Good morning. Hello. See, I just want to, my name is Nina Staple. I'm sorry. And I want to talk this morning about gut health. And I have known for years that your gut is such an important part of your overall health. Um, and I've always looked at it for the immune system, but I've never ever had as strong of a conviction or understanding of how your gut health really affects your brain. It's been mind-boggling, the stuff that I've been finding out lately, and maybe you've been aware of it, but I thought, you know what, I didn't know anything about this. So if there's anything that I can share with you, there's so many people that are suffering from depression and anxiety today, and if there's anything that we can do to help prevent some of that, I wanted to be able to share it. There is a huge connection between your gut and your brain. And there's major nerves that run all the way down from your brain to your gut. I just learned this, that there's a 3-foot nerve that runs up to your brains. But besides that, people are like, well, I, for years, have said, have you been on antibiotics? Because that kills your good flora, okay? I thought that maybe that was one of the main causes was antibiotics. And I knew stress was a big cause. But there's so much more that is a cause. If you've had food poisoning at any time or any kind of an overdoing of any kind of drugs, alcohol, that kills the good flora. Of course, bad nutrition does. If you've got allergies, that's telling you that your immune system is not working where it's at, and that kills more. The flora is not there, and that affects your brain. If you have a lack of exercise, a real sedentary lifestyle, any kind of a biochemical imbalance, depression. There has been so much that has come out on this lately. If you have sleep disorders, that can mess up your flora. If you have rapid changes in your weight, that can mess up your flora. If you have acute, I shouldn't say if you've got real bad anxiety, you can almost be guaranteed that your guts are messed up. If you've, of course, been on antibiotics. Another one, of course, is street drugs. Any kind of street drugs. You know, I hear so much about, the marijuana and all the benefits that comes from that, and you may or may not like this, but that kills your gut flora and it messes up your brain. I've been told by so many different people for so many years that it's no different. Smoking pot is no different than smoking cigarettes. And I have always disagreed with it because I know that you can smoke a cigarette, and yes, it affects your lungs and it affects a lot of your health, but it does not affect your brain. And they say, well, if you take the stuff with it's the, what is it, THCs that affect your brain. Pot affects your brain, period. It affects your gut, which leaves long-term brain health. A lot of the cortisones, caffeine affects your guts. There's a lot of different things in there that do affect your gut. Sorry, I'm doing a live right now. I apologize. So there's absolutely no joke that there is a gut-brain connection. There is a definite connection, and you can look on any of the big universities. They're all talking about this. Anxiety is very much linked to stomach issues. And I want to share this with you. We got this new product that it was called for the immune system, which I thought, okay, this is awesome. It's going to build people's immune system. And then one of the girls gave us a testimony ahead of time that said that it really helped with anxiety. So we had one of my grandkids who suffers with anxiety take the product, and mom says it makes a huge difference on how she behaves. So if you have any kind of gut issues, or if you have, if as you get older, your guts don't function the way that they should. And if you have butterflies in your stomachs, that's an expression. We know that I'm kind of jumping around here, I apologize. But if you have butterflies in your stomach, you know what I'm talking about. That is an anxiety feeling, only anxiety becomes much, much worse, and it goes to different parts of your body and stuff. But even that butterfly in your stomach, those can affect your gut flora. And that's why it is so important. We were just introduced with another amazing product for gut health, and I would love to be able to talk to you about it if it's something that you have an interest in, but we're going to talk more about this. But anger, anxiety, sadness, happiness, all of those feelings can trigger symptoms in your gut. It has a direct effect on the stomach and the intestines. So for many years, they thought that, when you eat, that your stomach juices, we know that they release before in the stomach before the food actually gets there. All right. So it goes both ways. If you have a troubled intestines, it sends signals to the brain. And then a brain can send signals to the guts, either way. But I have said for years, and we've known this to be a fact, that 1 out of 2 people, every other person has some kind of a gut issue. Now, whether it's going to affect your brain or whether it's going to affect your overall health, because your immune system is built in your gut as well, 80% or 70% of your immune system. So your gut health is extremely important. And I just wanted you to think about that for today. So if you have more questions, just continue to follow us, because we're going to do more lives on gut health. We're going to talk more about it, because I think it is a very, very important part of your overall well-being. And if you don't think well, you don't feel well. If you can't go to the bathroom, you don't feel well. Or if you go way too often, you don't feel well. There's so many things that the gut is connected to, but it's not just diarrhea or constipation that affects whether or not you feel well. Your overall health cannot be good with a gut that's not working. And when I say a gut that's not working, I'm talking about all the way from your mouth all the way to the bottom end where it comes out. So that's something that if you would like to talk more about, please connect with me, because it's an integral part of your well-being. Have an awesome day. Thank you.